This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating and cooling needs, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, visit them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. The Windy City Bulls. For tickets and game information for the official G League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls, visit windycitybulls.com. Checkup, the Snapchat of basketball. Find and set up nearby basketball anytime, anywhere. Download the app in the Apple App Store today. And Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or in Algonquin on Randall Road.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to exciting basketball coming away from Larkin High School in Elgin, Illinois, as the Royals play host to the Elgin Maroons. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, with you. We've got Coach James Hinkle with us as well, and a cast of thousands coming away from the Beacon Academy as we have 4 cameras on the dossier for tonight. A big night it is. Senior night, you see on the far side there, it's going to be a special night here. We want to announce right off the top, there's the Maroons. The Maroons, as you see, are 6-12 on the season, 0-5 in conference play. This is the final season for Coach Michael Sitter, who's leaving to become the athletic director at Hampshire. And also, I'm assuming that the Howard, the assistant coaches, might be retiring after this year as well. Everybody's here. How you doing? Folks are dropping by to say hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out to exciting basketball here. And we see Larkin warming up now. Tonight at Larkin High School is Blackout for Easter Seals night it is. Students sold T-shirts. You're seeing them, the players right now. T-shirts that players, coaches, fans are wearing tonight. Proceeds from the sales go to the Jane Shover Easter Seal Center in Elgin. We used to do their telethon for many years. That's a great place, of course, Jane Shover Easter Seal. There you see the Royals cheerleaders. So the players are wearing those. Special donors and sponsors for the Easter Seals include Dr. Josh Alpert, Midwest Bone-In Joint, Mike Wall, RDI, Bear Family Restaurants, headed for McDonald's, Coach, and Herhofer's Sports. Some of the special donors for that, as it's our Blackout for Easter Seal tonight. You see the blackout shirts. The Maroons are wearing their traditional maroon and cream, but the blackout shirts are, as you see underneath there, Ethan Karolzak, the AD in the middle. He's got the dark images of a shirt underneath his Larkin Royal shirt right there. We're going to have a couple of announcements as well. I think we'll get a chance to salute a Larkin Royal here tonight for 2 things as we see everybody getting ready to go. The referees are, do you know those refs, Coach? Do you?
I do not.
They look too young for you, don't they? Not that you're old. They're on the younger side. They might not be at Buffalo Wild Wings after this one.
No, they're not.
Yes. All right. Good folks we're going to have from Custom Heating and Cooling, of course, this game being brought to you by those good folks, our main sponsor, 847-622-7483, www.customheating.com, Custom Heating and Cooling. We appreciate all the great sponsors that we have for you in high school basketball coming your way. And there is Coach Carter, and there are the Howard and Howard. Coach Howard, of course, Jeff Howard was a great St. Charles star that went on to play for Loras College, and his son was a great player at Elgin High and went on to play for Indiana State in the tradition of Larry Bird. And and Mike Sitter moving right by there, as well as we gyrate around and we see the Maroons loosening up. Again, they're looking, these 2 teams Coach Hinkle played back on December 5. It was a victory of 51-43 that night. It was a very poor first half for Larkin, as you mentioned, but they came alive in that second half.
Yeah, Elgin that night played with tremendous emotion and enthusiasm. It was the first game they played on their new court, and they really brought it that night and gave Larkin all they could handle. We'll see tonight. Emotion and enthusiasm carried them within 8 points. Now the emotion and enthusiasm probably going to go Larkin's way. A big crowd, the band's playing, the gym is packed. Larkin is on a great season. Elgin not so much. It's going to be real hard for the Maroons to play with Larkin tonight.
There's some of the Maroon fandom. We might, if you can direct the cameraman just to the right, our right of the scorer's table, and Mr. Wilson, is Dominic Canada and Sherrick Simpson chatting. Dominic Canada, the legendary coach here for Larkin, has come back on this night. If we can find him, we'll showcase that for you. And Sherrick Simpson, the great class of '93, the 10-year pro, the Hall of Famer in the IBCA and the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame, is chatting with them. As we back up here, we might see it now as we backdrop from this side. There, right at the bottom of your screen there, right in the middle right now, is Sherrick Simpson. As we keep pulling away, that's Dominic Canada. Just to the right now of the screen, we stop right there, right above Elgin. The score there, that's Dominic Canada, Sherrick Simpson with one of his good friends there. Sherrick just played in the alumni game at Elgin High School 2 nights ago. So Sherrick has returned to Elgin, and he's a physical specimen at any time.
Oh, sure.
He's born in 1974, he told me.
He still looks good. And Dom, you know, when I see all these guys and re-meet the guys that coached in the same era I did, man, they all getting old.
Well, you're young because of the booth. The booth keeps you young in Buffalo Wild Wings.
The booth?
Yeah, that's right. That combination is unbeatable. We might have had, prior to this, there's a great shot. That was Sherrick right there. That shot camera was real good. As we saw, they were moving around a little bit. He is, we'll zoom in again as that's Sherrick putting his hand on the right shoulder. There it is, Sherrick Simpson. Dominic Canada has stepped away for a moment, or he's being hit there. He's behind that young man right there. But Sherrick is a Michael Jordan-like specimen out there, and a great, great star in the David Binion, Sherrick Simpson days. We also, in case we've missed this already, we appreciate the great crew we have. We'll have our anthem, and we want to congratulate Anthony Lynch. He scored his 1,000th point and was saluted here in the pregame. If it hasn't happened already, we'll mention that for Mr. Lynch, whose dad, Wallace Lynch, was a great Elgin High star. Also played in the alumni game at Elgin High 2 nights ago. And that we have right there also the Illinois Prep Hoops Illinois basketball folks named Anthony Lynch their player of the week, player of the entire state of the week, for his great effort against Waukegan in the Rockford tournament. So that's what we have there. Anthony scored his 1,000 point. Both Shaw and Lynch are headed for Division I schools. Coach, they don't know them yet, but they are headed that way. We're going to get ready
to see our color guard lining up.
Yeah.
It's always an impressive pregame here at Larkin High School. I don't know any other school that has a color guard come out, and it always just brings out those goosebumps on you when you hear the anthem played with each men out there with the flag.
That is so sweet. That's Mr. DeLonker, and the troops will stand as one. They'll get their introduction here as the colors will be presented, and we will get ready for Larkin basketball, taking on the Elgin Maroons on a Friday night, our favorite night for high school basketball. So it should be a great night. We appreciate you being aboard. Our colors coming our way. The Elgin Ambents Post 202 are the presentation with Mr. DeLonker. You see the great crowd. You see the dressed in the Easter Seal blackout shirts. That's the Larkin student section on that far area there. And you see many backs of heads. If you're charting at home, we will get ready, just like we're at the Fabulous Forum in LA in the old days, our national anthem. Looks like we might have some audio trouble here, but we have it for you. There's the color guard, Mr. DeLonker, and the Ambets Post 202. It is quite a crowd here tonight, as you see. They will assemble at center court. And our national anthem. national anthem. Towards the end, that section right there, led by Cy Kirby, we should say. Cy Kerber is there. He was a basketball player until this year. He's leading the troops over there in the student section, and they're dressed in their black T-shirts here on Easter Seal night. It is. We're ready to go just about here. Thanks for being with us here. Here's the moment. Anthony Lynch is going to be presented right now. Here's the Lynch moment. He scored point number 1,000 of his career. It's happening right now. Lynch is going to be recognized at center court, will tell Ben Erickson and the troops. He's being recognized right now. As we'll do that, we're seeing the color guard go off, but Lynch is being recognized. That's a round of applause at center court with Dad Wallace. There it is. Dad Wallace on the right. Mom, Anthony, Coach Carter, and company out there. Anthony Lynch, 1,000 points. He also is that Illinois Prep Player of the Week. His great performance as Larkin won 3 out of 4 up in Rockford this past ML King weekend. Coach, that's exciting, isn't it?
It is. The whole pregame is always exciting here at Larkin. I love the color guard, and I really enjoyed the fans in those last few bars of the anthem joining in. That really shows a lot of enthusiasm and support here at the school.
No question about it. The Maroons will be introduced first. Again, our thanks to Athletic Director Ethan Karolzak and Assistant Athletic Director Amy Silverman. Here comes the Maroons being introduced. John Fortman will get a start, number 4, a wing 5'11" lad. Dan Toolsey, we'll see him leap to the heavens here, as tall as the tower building. Toolsey can jump. He's 5'11". Mike Weatherburn, a wing player at 5'11" and a senior, will draw the 3rd starting assignment. Trey Yarber, a wing at 6'1", and a junior, will be the 4th Maroon out there. And Roy Panthier. We know Panthier and Toolsey real well, and that's the starting lineup for your Elgin Maroons.
Panthier's the Maroons nomination for best hair.
That's right. You are good with the hair.
We'll see if he can beat Jalen Shaw.
And here comes your Larkin Royals. And here's the youngest Royal on the night. Gets a chance to be introduced there. He is shorter than you, Coach. Some of the honor of the young kids getting a chance. There's the student section out there. Side cover right in the middle. The young kids, the feeder program getting a chance to get a little recognition here, Coach. Here comes your main Larkin Royals. Kendrell Morris is introduced first to the crowd, wearing number 10 out there. Kendrell is 5'7" and a senior. Number 25 will draw that starting assignment. Anthony Lynch, who we just saw him saluted there, the senior. Dad Wallace Lynch, a former Elgin High star. Isaiah Talley, a 6'4", a senior, will draw the starting assignment. And big Jalen Shaw. Jalen, of course, 6'10", headed for a Division I school. He's your nomination for great hair for Larkin Royals, is he not, Coach Hinkle?
Yes, he is.
We'll check that number 25. My hat roster has him as Christopher Rose. I'm not sure I heard that name, but we'll go from that point. And here we go. Thanks for being with us here as we nestle in. We got a great crew we'll tell you about later. And again, our thanks to Ethan and all the troops here at Larkin High School. Anthony Lynch, congratulations on the 1,000 points. Player of the week. A lot of laudits and plaudits coming your way. Coach Carter, everybody's wearing those great shirts for Easter Seals and the Jane Shover Easter Seal Center. And we're about ready to go. Maroons, as you see, 0-5 on the conference season, 6-12 for the regular campaign, 13-5 Royals, 6-0 in conference. Next game for Larkin's on the road. They play Willowbrook, which I don't believe has happened in recent years. So Rose will jumping up against 33 Panthier, 6'4" against about 6'10", going to be controlled. Taken, there it is, by Morris. Bring it right up. They will on the right side, just underway here. Out on top, here's Anthony Lynch, dish it near side. Down deep, no one tapped away by Panther. Stolen by Toolsy. Ahead to Fortman. Fortman backward will dish it that way as well. He gets it back to the Michael Weatherburn. Weatherburn near side. They go now to Yarber out on top. Toolsy. Toolsy, will he leap? Yes, sir. Toolsy, no. Board, batted out and taken down there. I'll call him Chris Rose. Rose outlet he does to Morris. Kendrell Morris across the timeline far side. Here to Shaw down deep. We should say Lynch down deep to Shaw, knocked out of bounds. Good intensity early, Coach. First 42 seconds.
Couple turnovers early. It's typical in a game when there's a lot of emotion.
Inbounding it will be Larkin. And shot, no, Toolsy's got it. And Toolsy will bring it up. Toolsy in a gallop. Again, we wait for him to leap in all cases here. Fortman looks right, looks left, looks right again. Dribble drive one time. Panthea Roy has it. He'll bounce it down low. It looks like Toolsy. Toolsy in a double team. Back outside it goes now to Weatherburn. Weatherburn in the lane. Shot, no. Partially rejected, taken down by Lynch. Outlet, Morris. Kendrell back to Lynch. Lynch in the crowd. Where's the basketball? Who's got it? Anthony maybe. No, Morris. Morris down deep. It's put up and in by Talley.
Nice pass.
Isaiah Talley for two. Apt name for a basketball player, isn't it? He just scored. Give him a Talley.
He Talley.
Fortman. He could also be the final score. What's a Talley? Weatherburn. He's a universal score. Weatherburn. Toolsy. Toolsy. Fortman. Fortman. He's got Lynch in his face. Knocked out of bounds last touch, I think, by Anthony. In forecourt, far side, inbounding your Elgin Maroons will.
Maroons substitutions number 3, Trayvon Morris.
Maroon substitutions will come in.
Both teams in man-to-man defense starting out early in this game.
All right. Trayvon Morris will come in for the Maroons. Trayvon Morris will, wearing number 3 out there. Fortman will inbound. Fortman inbounds to T. Morris, if you might. There are 2 Morrises out there. Trayvon, the shot, rim it, no. Long Karam, taken down by Talley to Lynch. Anthony, dish it to Kate Morris. Kendrell Morris. Morris brings it out on the wing. 2-0 the count. Larkin on top. Morris into the corner. Lynch, land of 3. He's got at least 1,003 points now. Lynch for 3. 5-0 advantage for Larkin. Again, these two teams met back on Tuesday, December 5, in a victory that was by a final count of 51-43 Larkin. See what they can do with a good defense here. And big guy Shaw's out there. In the corner, Panther fakes left, fakes right, goes one way or the other. He stepped out of bounds, I think.
Shaw gave good help on the baseline that time.
Larkin playing well, playing a lot of games over the weekend. The MLK weekend, they played 4 games, basically. Did they not, in 5 days?
Elgin's got their work cut out tonight.
There's a steal.
There's a nice
Toolsy
steal
could
by
flush. Get ready. Toolsy. Oh, he misses the lay-in. But he gets it back. Toolsy, a fling. No. The board taken down by Christopher. Missed them both. Toolsy did. Kendrell Morris nearly traveled there. Sets up shot. 5-0. 5:05 remain first quarter. Almost a double team and a steal. Land of 3. Anthony Lynch. Yes. Lynch for 6 now. 8-0 Larkin. Let's see how the Maroons can respond. As you know, Larkin's won 14 of these games in a row against Elgin, but the series still stands at 79-54 in favor of the Maroons, dating back to 63-4. Fortman in the near corner to Trayvon Morris into the lane. Toolsy, he's got it up and down. Toolsy turnover.
That again was a hand by Jalen Shaw that forced that travel there.
Xavier Bonds will check in for the Maroons, wearing number 10 out there, 5'9", and he's a class of 2020, which still is a television show, even though Hugh Downs not doing it anymore, Coach.
Larkin isn't really playing that well defensively out front. They're getting by that perimeter, but Shaw is just a roadblock for the Elgin players when they come in there. They haven't been able to do anything once they crack that outside perimeter.
Dribble drive by Lynch, shot, he's going to be fouled.
Lynch is working on his second 1,000 right now.
He is, man alive. Give me 3 more years and I got it, he says. Anthony. Weatherburn the foul. There's a couple of number switches on Larkin that will give us trouble at this moment in time.
Well, I think they do that on purpose.
Boy, they
whenever
do.
we're coming to a
That's
game.
the most frightening concept in broadcast. They've put a 32 in there. If I see a 32 on their listing, I'll negotiate. It's Lynch, a familiar 21 there. His second shot is Shaw taps it in, puts it back up. Jalen Shaw for 2.
Lynch is 2 for 2 from three-point land, 0 for 2 from the foul line. Who can explain that?
Trevon Morrison a gallop. Morrison full steam into forecourt. Fling it down low. Panther. He'll get it to a shot. That's not good there. Shot taken there by Bonds. Rebound taken down by Larkin. Here comes Kendrell Morris. Morris, top of the lane. Into the lane he goes. Shot. Oh, only Shaw could catch that. What a pass caught by the left arm of Shaw. Did you see that? A bullet. You missed it, didn't you, Coach? No, it was a great jab with the left. Shaw got it, flush it. Going to have a timeout. A timeout, Elgin. 3:42. First quarter remaining. Larkin 12, Elgin nothing. Get a chance to hear from our great sponsor, Rosen. Hey, they're great. www.rosenhyundai.com. You need any help at all, anything to do when it keeps the good folks car-wise, Rosen. Hyundai, they can take care of you. Thinking about driving that way? Check in with those guys because they have been around for a long time and they really take care of their customers. That's right. They got the good hats and the smiling faces, we should say right there. www.rosenhyundai.com. And the band enjoys them as well. 12-0 the count is. You thought it might be a long night for the Maroons. And it just could be, Coach.
Oh, there's no doubt. Coach Sitter right now might be thinking, boy, looking forward to that athletic director position out at Hampshire.
That's right. That's where Coach Sitter's going. Oh, my
goodness. It's going to take a heck of a night by the coaching staff of the Maroons to keep their kids in this game emotionally, physically. They just cannot match up. So they got to really work hard at keeping them in this game emotionally and competing. And this is going to be a tough night, I'm afraid, for the Maroons.
Daz Cooks is in there, number 23 now for the Maroons. Daz has got the basketball right now. Cooks from the angle. Yeah, there goes a shutout. Cooks for 2. Daz Cooks.
Good for them.
Right off the bat, 12-2 it is.
That's good. Coming out of that timeout, come out and score. That was excellent.
Dish it near side, they will. Jackson Reuter's number 4. Down deep. Hey, basket. Let's hear this name now, Coach.
Here it is. Max.
Oh, he's moved from 15. Okay, Max is in there. From 15 to 32 for Max. Wiskirchen, we know Max. But when he changed that number, it's a whole different world in the world of broadcast. We should lecture folks that, shouldn't we, Coach? 14-2. It's like Jackson Reuter knocked it out of bounds. We're really compact here at Larkin High School tonight, aren't we? A lot of crowd. Boy, Coach Hinkle, we told the world you were showing. They lined up to see the legendary IBCA coach you are.
This is a great atmosphere tonight. This is a playoff atmosphere. We don't have a playoff caliber game, but playoff atmosphere.
It is that moment. Far side basketball. Fortman with it. Got it by Lynch. Fortman brings it out to the wing. He'll need to do something with it. He's far out. He wants dribble drive on Lynch now, and he'll be fouled. Foul it was on Kendrell Morris. Number 10 for Larkin. Inbounding near side. It's going to be for the Maroons. Daz Cooks.
Coach Carter looks like he's still in good shape.
Yeah, he could suit up. Yeah, he should.
He can suit up.
Alumni game, you're right.
Yeah.
Good point.
He's in good shape.
Victor Perez, who was at the game the other night, checks in number 5 for Larkin. Wednesday night was the alumni game. Both games, the young and the old game, were won by Larkin. It's tracked down there by Trayvon Morris, and Morrison, that full gallop of his, right back up there. He might go all the way, shovel it up, and no! Board battle for teammates, too. And Shaw takes it from Wiskirchen. Outlet to Lynch. Anthony in the lane. A floater. No. Caramel.
Oh!
Oh, a flush that did not go. Rejected by the rim.
That would have been a special dunk.
Wow, I hope we got that one somewhere.
That would have been
That was a helium dunk on that one. You could, there's the student section. Oh my gosh, look at the one man with his ears, hands in the ears. Oh my God. Jalen's all smiles.
Too bad he couldn't get that to go. That was nice.
He was that close to the ESPN top 10 list tonight on that one.
Absolutely.
Even that miscue might even make it. that was put high into the air, high into the rafters. Jackson Reuter down deep.
Nice pass.
To Lynch. Lynch now with 8. And it's 16-2. Larkin trying to win for the 15th consecutive time in this series. Long jumper, no air ball. Shaw. Jalen might go all the way himself. Bounce and he will to Jackson Reuter from tall to small. Wiskirchen missed his connection. Turnover there by Larkin. Fun game it is. We're packed in here, as we said. We've got 4 camera folks out there. You see one of the Beacon Academy camera lads in a room where there is no area underneath the baskets here. Substitution coming in for Larkin. It's Christopher Rose will check back in. Here it is. Backcourt pressure being applied by Lynch. Xavier Bonds with the dribble. Xavier in forecourt. Bounce it off the thigh. It looks like a Perez. A kick for Victor. Inbounding in forecourt. Near side. It will be Elgin High. Bonds will inbound. He said, I got to get in that spot. I'm going to get right there. And Xavier will do the inbounding here. Make that to Daz Cooks. Will do the inbounding action. Daz Cooks inbounds. And there, fling that doesn't go by Toolsy. Rebounds taken down by Bonds. Back it goes. Toolsy. No. Rebound. Lynch. Anthony with 8 on the night. Over 1,000 in his great career. Dribble drive. Great move. The crowd goes ooh and ah. Reuter for 3. Rim it. No. Jackson the board. Reuter flings it down to Perez. Make it Rose. Back to Jackson. Here to Victor. Victor looks to Coach Carter. Back it goes to Anthony Lynch. Set up shop again. 1:35. First quarter remaining. Big man Shaw. Shaw lob it back to Perez. Victor down deep. Lynch. Lynch back to Victor. Who's going to shoot? Victor will fling it this way. Christopher in the lane. Shovel shot. Yes. And he's fouled. Chris Rose is the correct name. Chris Rose got the basket. It's 18-2. Kind of like when I used to play you on the playground there, Coach. You had 18 before I had 2.
It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Carter plays this. I don't know how long you play your regulars. I don't know. This makes a tough coaching night. Both sides. What are you going to do? It's just a mismatch that's very difficult.
Jackson Scissors in the game now. Toolsy will give us some highlight reel for Elgin here eventually. This could be one right here. Yes, I told you. Toolsy comes alive. Toolsy sheds the defender and scores 2. How about that one, Coach?
Good job.
Perez out on top. Jackson Sitter, Coach's son, number 30, is out there. He's going to go to University of Oregon for his studies. Lynch, ooh, look at spin move. He's working on his highlight reel now. Dad, take a look at this. And they finally turned it over. Might be too fancy, Dan, on that one, Coach.
Yeah.
It looked good for a while. Yeah, I could see the coach's frown on your forehead and everywhere.
That was not a good play. But that's what can happen in a game like this. You forget to play basketball and start doing the things that maybe you shouldn't do.
Fortman gets it on the inbound after one pass. Fortman, guarded there he is by Talley. Now they dish it to Daz Cooks. Cooks are taking their time, less than a minute here. And Cooks,
nice play.
Daz Cooks.
Nice try.
18-6. It's a mini run here by Elgin. Lynch in the lane, bounce it down low. Talley reverse up and in. Isaiah Talley for 2.
Good pass. And a steal maybe.
Just like Sitter gets it. He gets it to Toolsy. Here comes Toolsy and a leap, potentially. And he's going to be fouled. Dan Toolsy will go to the line. 20-6 the count. There's a look at Isaiah Talley and also Mr. Perez. And again, Dominic Canada, the great Larkin coach, is here along with Sherrick Simpson, a great star of the early 90s who went on to play professional ball in every country you can name and is an IBCA future Hall of Famer. Be inducted in May of this year. An Elgin Sports Hall of Famer. He is of 2015. First one by Toolsy goes in. So Toolsy on the night has got 3 points. This one is 4 now. for Toolsy. 28. It's a mini run by Elgin. Taking their time, final shot time, 13 ticks on the timepiece here to wrap things up in the first stanza. Walson across the timeline. That's going to be Morris. Morris has got Lynch on his right, goes that way. Anthony got Perez on his right, and on his left, Morris land of 3 to end the quarter. That is it right there. 1 quarter of play in the books here at Larkin High School. It is the Royals 20 and the Elgin Maroons 8. We want a chance to tell you about the great folks from Buffalo Wild Wings. So we'll do that here as we take our time out. Buffalo Wild Wings.
And give a warm welcome to Jason and Matthew Williams, former clients of the
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
The Larkin bench that you're seeing right there. And again, look at the Easter Seals, the blackout, as they're raising money for Jane Chilver Easter Seal with sales of T-shirts right there. A very special night. It is on a night that Anthony Lynch was saluted for a scoring career number 1,000, we should say. And Daz Cooks will inbound far side for Elgin. We get underway. Again, it would be Larkin shooting for the 15th consecutive victory in the series. But still, Larkin, Elgin the lead, 79-54 at this moment in time in games. Since Larkin became a school in the 62-3, they would play varsity ball in 3-4, and Elgin's been around forever, 1869. As long as basketball's been around, then some. Long jumper's not good. Man off the bench that was. That was Trey Yarber. Didn't get that to go. Kendrell Morris has the basketball. Down deep to Shaw. Let's watch him, coach. Double team. Can he wedge his way in there? Sure. Shaw for 2. Got 6. Shaw's favorite quote is, "I'm better than you." I don't think he was looking at you when he said that, coach, but I'm better than you, according to the great new publication the Larkin basketball team has out. And Stranger Things is his favorite movie. Can you name me 2 stars of that movie, coach? Stranger Things?
I would only give that movie 2 stars.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's a good way of getting out of it. Well done. As we chat, the book gives us all kinds of information about Larkin players. Larkin expected to go pretty far in postseason. It's really the determination in our area might be the Jacobs and the Larkins. Out on top.
Just sitting here thinking about the playoffs and how these teams are going to be seeded. There's no doubt in my mind that Jacobs and Larkin should be 1-2, but how the coaches vote will be another story. We'll see, which means they should not be in the same regional if they go 1-2, but let's see what they do.
Land of 3, no good. Rebound, Shaw, fling it. That was a leaner he put back up. That was lean with my hip and shoot with my right arm. Well, that's what that was. He was like the Duke.
He didn't even jump to get the rebound or to shoot it.
24.
You just got to feel for these kids from Elgin.
You ever know Shaw is going to be fouled. Shaw is going to be fouled. Talley took that last shot when Larkin was shooting there. Shaw the rebound.
Maybe that's what Elgin should do, is just foul every time down, because that's the one place that Larkin is not shown well tonight is from the foul line. So maybe if Elgin just foul them, we can
have a Wilt Chamberlain seminar.
Yeah.
Here we go. Anthony Lynch with a mini dribble across the timeline. Gets a pick from Shaw.
Play Hacker Royal.
That's right. Hacker Royal. Good way. Put that in the book. That's a good one. Shot no. And it's going to be against the Royals. So it's not against the Maroons. Panther will get a chance to inbound. Roy is a senior. Here we go. Roy's going to look to inbound, try to get to
Larkin's coming on a full court pressure. Kind of wanting to make a statement here, I guess.
Perez the foul on that one, yeah. Panther will try again with the pressure, looking, dishing. He's going to get it to Toolsy. Dan hippity-hop to the hoop now, he will. Gets across that timeline. Dish it backwards, he does. Around the horn, Fortman's got it. Fortman flings it to Toolsy. Dan on Lynch. Let's see what happens here. Toolsy wants a dribble drive. He'll go this side. Long jumper is not going to be good. That taken there by Daz Cooks. Rebound Larkin. Here comes Lynch. Anthony in a full gallop. Lynch into the lane. Lynch dish it near corner. Landed three. Perez. Yes. Victor Perez for three.
Handful of assists for Lynch already in this game, too, as well as the points on the board. He's accounted, I want to say he's got 3 assists. He may have more. He's had a nice all-around game so far.
Jackson Reuter will check back in, and Kendrell Morris will sit down for Larkin.
Boy, and Larkin coming with full court pressure, really wanting to make a statement, put this game away early.
And we'll say get the kids a chance to play a little bit. Fortman far side. Let's see how Elgin will handle this. Fortman, defensive posture by Victor Perez. Fortman around to pick there by Panther. Wing popper will be short rim it. Rebound taken down by Shaw. Jalen, outlet.
Oh, nice
Great move. It is up and in by Victor Perez. 29-8. It was 20-8 at the quarter break.
What do you think the rebounding margin is? Have the Maroons got a rebound tonight?
Maybe Toolsy with one, and that's going to be Panther.
Yeah, after he misses layup, he got one.
Long jumper air ball.
I think they've been out rebounded whatever to 1.
Perez, Victor, Anthony Lynch. Lynch. One-on-one time it is with Daz Cooks out there. Lynch, and we have a foul. It's going to be whistled.
No, it's not foul.
Oh, 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Anthony just
didn't do enough. Didn't move enough. Trevon Morris will check back in for Elgin. Substitution for everybody. Looks like Xavier Bond's back in. Jackson Reuter going to be inbound by Panther. Panther looking, lobbing it tall to Toolsy. Toolsy tracks it down, wedges way across the far side there. Bounce off a man, will still travel. Bounce off the chest, and that was good for a travel there, Coach.
That was good defense.
Here the inbound. Inbounding it was Pierre Black. Black to Lynch. Ooh, there's a collision. Going to be a foul. Whistled at it, looks like, on Xavier Bonds. 4:53, first half remaining. 29-8, that's the count right there. Larkin coming off a busy weekend that did see them lose to the Trevians of New Trier. And here's Lynch skying. Fling it. No. That little collision got away with it. They did defensively. Fortman brings it up. Dish it. He will now. He goes to Morris. Long jumper. Not going to be good. Rebound taken down by no one. Tapped out by Elgin. Larkin will bring it up. We have a camera crew of 4. Ben Erickson in the Beacon Academy truck here with us tonight. We appreciate all the great efforts. Lynch, yes! Boy. He's in double figures.
Elgin would be well served not to full court press. Just get back there and try to stop any penetration, because Larkin's just going to eat him up on that.
Lynch started the night in 4 figures with over 1,000 points, and now is in double figures for this particular game. Anthony to the line. Again, Wallace, his dad, a great player for Elgin High in the early 90s. Along with Steve Gum, they were a great backcourt. Gum and Lynch. Shot, yes. Lynch with 11. Panther gets the inbound. Now bring it up. It's Trevon Morris again. Quickness you see right there. Toolsy. No. Rebound.
There's a rebound.
Back to Toolsy.
Elgin.
Let's do it again. Toolsy. Nope.
Another rebound for Elgin.
They're hustling. They're scrapping. Can't keep it inbound though. Shaw. And there's a steal by Toolsy, and he'll lob it in. Toolsy. The little banker by Toolsy. That was fun.
Toolsy's fun to watch.
He is indeed. He's one of my favorite players of all time.
I think you just like to say his name.
Toolsy. It is fun, isn't it? Don't give away all these broadcasting behind the scenes things there. Here we go. 32-10 the count is. 4 minutes remain first half. We might get a chance to talk with Dominic Canada, the longtime Larkin coach. Sherrick Simpson might be able to bring him up to us here in our booth. Here's going to be knocked away. The pass is. Pierre Black touched it. Might have knocked it out of bounds and does. Reuter's in there again, number 4, and Pierre Black, number 1. Those guys did not start. Lynch started.
Larkin does throw the ball away quite often. They're weak. They have some weaknesses. They are a great team, but their turnovers and their free throw shooting, it could both really improve.
Trevon Morris. Toolsy was there for the game. Didn't put it in, but Morris got the shooter's roll and got that to go. But Toolsy is showing his jumping ability there. 32-12. Lynch. Pick from Shaw. Lynch in the lane. 15-footer. Rim it. No. Board. Battling Maroons due for it. Panther gives it to Morris. Trayvon will bring it up. Casually. He does now. At the next whistle, Christopher Rose will check back in. Trayvon, turnaround popper. Nope. Karam taken down by a scrapping Maroon team. Did he travel? He did. That was, of course, for the Maroons. Traveling was Xavier Bonds. Perez back in. Rose back in. Reuter out. Black out, if you will, on this night. It's an Easter seal blackout. So it all kind of ties together.
Jalen at last trip down just stood there. He could have got a hand up. He could have gone at the rebound. I don't know if he's tired or just not interested. He just kind of stood that
Perez,
possession.
Lynch. Lob it tall. Let's see if he's interested here. Back it goes. Out on top. Perez, dribble drive. Swatted away from behind. Taken down by no one yet. Perez has got it. Lost it again. Hustling. Timeout they'll call maybe. They do. Elgin's scrapping right now.
Yes, they are.
Coach Sitter said, boys, we're fighting for pride. Now, Maroon pride's on the line. Let's pick it up a little bit. 2:46. First half remaining. 32-12. Larkin at top. There you see the huddle right there for the Elgin Maroons. Coach Sitter is 47 years old. Will move on to Hampshire High School as an athletic director after this season. Coach Sitter took over in the time frame of that great 2007 and 8 team. We're going to hear from Tom the Plumber, that 8 team that knocked off Jacobs in a sectional play. Tom the Plumber. That's our break right here. Honest and affordable. When Coach Hinkle had some trouble with his plumbing, he didn't call a doctor. He called Tom the Plumber, and he came out and did a great job. That was Tom the Plumber. We appreciate their sponsorship here on this edition tonight. 2:46, first half remaining. Nice to have Friday basketball back, though, isn't it, Coach? And you love this atmosphere here.
Oh, it's nice to play on Friday night. The whole area's gone crazy with these Wednesday night and Thursday and Saturday afternoon.
That's right, anytime.
Nice to see a game on Friday night.
There's a whistle on that play. It's like your school days. Right after church, you got a game.
I don't.
In the old days, inbound. Maroons will inbound. Doing so, it'll be Xavier Bonds, 5'9", and class of 2020. Lob it tall. Hey, 10th year. Roy, spin move. Push it up. Yeah. Good move by Roy. Good right hand.
Yes, it was. Kind of brought Jalen up, and then he went beside him.
32-14. Big guy. Shaw in the lane has a foul. He's going to be fouled. Exposed the basketball there a little bit, but he was fouled. And Michael Sitter, the soon-to-be Oregon Duck, will check back in for the Maroons wearing number 30. He's in. Daz Cooks sits down Daz Cooks will come back in as well, and 2 Maroons of our choice will come out. There's a great shot of Shaw. 6'10" he is. He matured wonderfully when Christian Negron was injured last year. Shaw became a star a year early.
Another missed free throw by Larkin. That's an area of improvement for them. Come on, Jalen.
See if Jalen can focus here. Good look at the main gym here. Hey, he heard you. He heard the legendary IBCA coach saying, I better make this free throw. Mom will yell at me. Fortman, I know. Fortman, you see there's a steal. Stolen by Perez. Victor in the lane. Victor dish it. He will. Shot up and in by Rose. And Christopher is fouled. 35-14 the count. 2:14 first half remaining. Again, Easter Seals night it is here. That's what all the student section over there, when you see the cameras panning over that way, they're all wearing their Easter Seal blackout shirts, raising money for Jane Shover Center of Elgin. 36-14. Rose makes a old-fashioned 3. Inbound, they do. Weatherburn has got it. Michael, backward dish. It goes to Daz Cooks. Cooks near side. Fortman land of 3 for John. Doesn't shoot much. And there's a tall rebound by Shaw to Lynch. Knocked away, stolen by Fortman. Back the other way for John. Fortman. Backward dish it goes now to Weatherburn. Michael in the lane. Shot. No. Weatherburn. Board. No. Shaw's there with the fingertip control. Shaw to Rose to Perez. And here comes the Royal. 1:40 first half remaining. Far side Lynch. Anthony in the lane. Lynch shovels up but is partially blocked. Last touch by Maroon. Substitution. Dan Toolsey back in for Elgin. Fortman sits. And Isaiah Talley returns for Larkin. Perez will inbound. Inbounding to Talley to Lynch. Lynch back to Perez. Victor. No advantage. Brings it back out. Anthony taking their time with the 22-point lead. 1:20 first half remaining. Lynch out on top. Back it goes. Victor Perez in the lane. Shot. Yeah. Victor Perez for 2. He now has 7. Substitutions coming in now.
What's that movie with the girls that drove off the cliff?
Yeah, 1991 classic movie.
The 2 women that drove off the cliff.
2 ladies, yeah. Is that what you think is happening tonight?
Yeah, it's like
we never saw them officially get killed. Now,
you know, it ain't over.
It ain't over till it's over. Is this official? Check up. It is the Snapchat of basketball. Check up basketball anytime, anywhere. Download on the App Store. That's the good folks of Check Up. It's a great idea by the Ari Williams and brother, Armani Williams. They did a great job. We saw Ari playing the alumni game the other day, and also Check Up has a Facebook site as well. The Snapchat of basketball. Check Up for basketball anytime, anywhere. Just download on the App Store. Louise and somebody.
Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise. That's
this is like when you tell Thelma and Louise, you know, when you go off the cliff, it ain't over till you hit.
Yeah,
so you enjoy the ride. Well, this game's a long way till it's over, but Elgin Maroons, you just got to enjoy the ride and do all you can because the result is inevitable.
Cy Kerber there leading the troops. You see the student section.
I thought we had a Burger King over there. It's a Larkin Royal.
That's a great mascot. That's one of the finest mascots around.
He looks good.
Yeah, it's a charming. We're having a ceremony of some sort here, aren't we? Easter Seals is taking this moment out. We have 1:12 left in the first half. There you see the band here for Larkin High School. Easter Seals is being saluted right now, and we're seeing the great. We saw the shirts of the Easter Seal shirts all in dark. Coach Carter is, and all the student section one. Now we'll move over here a little bit. You'll see dark shirts shortly. There's the mascot who's rubbing Cy Kerber's. Cy says slaps the mascot. Give him a detention. Can you slap the mascot on camera? Here, they're rubbing his nose for good luck. I've never seen such abuse. This might be a new case here. We've got it on tape, Ben. Hold that in the truck. The mascot gets abused. But we appreciate that. Again, Easter Seals getting a moment here for their night out here with all money, with the sales of the T-shirts and everything else going on. It has been that salute, and we did read all the information to you earlier in this set that we told you about. And that's what we were seeing right there. Dr. Josh Alpert, Midwest Bone and Joint, Mike Wall, RDI, Bear Family Restaurants, Kerhofer's Sports, special donors and sponsors. And the students sold the shirts that were here. We told you about in the early part of the game. That's what they're wearing tonight. Proceeds from the sales go to the Jane Chilver Easter Seal Center in Elgin. They did a wonderful telethon up till a few years ago. That was always a delight. That was our moment with Easter Seals that we had right there at the 1:12 mark of the remaining.
And here comes Larkin still in that full court press. They're wanting to make a statement tonight against the Maroons. 38-14.
Sitter. Inbounds, Toolsey. We need a Toolsey flush here to cap off the first half highlights. Said he'll have a wing popper.
Yeah,
Toolsey for 2.
Attaboy.
Nicely done, Toolsey. Now with 8 points on the night. Almost a steal there. Out on top, Victor Perez. Perez will take that popper from the top. Rebound taken off the carom by no one. Sitter could have had it. Several Maroons could have had it. Finally, they do get it to. It's slid by the one man. It gets it to his teammate. Cooks will bring it up. As Cooks spins around, flings it far side. He does now. Xavier Bonds Bonds with it. Tricky dribble. Bonds dribble drive. He cradles that basketball, gets a shot away, and he'll draw a foul. Good work. Good intensity there. Okay. All right. We will mention Easter Seals graphic here and at the end of this first half and make sure we salute that there. There's Coach Carter, and there was the shirt from front and behind in a millisecond. Xavier Bonds at the line. 38-16.
Bonds. Xavier Bonds.
Bonds. Xavier Bonds. Another movie. You come up with movie titles with us now. Yeah, that's right. Coach Hinkle catches a nap and gets above 20 points. I got to have a nap, Jim. I got to have a nap, he says. I got to have buffalo wings or a nap. That's what you told me, Coach. Here we go. 20-plus seconds. It's Lynch. Watch the matchup here. Lynch on Cooks. Dish it. He does near side to Christopher Rose. Rose double team for a moment. Flings it now. He does. Out on top. It goes to Perez, and there's a reach-in foul. Give that to Toolsy. 9.7 seconds you see on your score chart there on your screen. And to the line, it's Victor Perez. Toolsy the foul.
What do they call these things? I notice a lot of players wear these. Cam Crutwig, who plays at Loyola, that wears these things like Toolsy's got these leggings or whatever.
Yeah, the longer.
What are they?
Well, you went through your period of time. The socks went crazy tall. When you remember they went short.
That was cool.
Crazy. When Jerry Sloan was a Bull, his socks could be a state. They were incredible in the 70s.
Go all the way up.
And then the shorts went way down low in the 80s with Jordan.
Two more missed free throws by Larkin. And I think the best defense here, just foul Larkin. Hacker Royal.
That's going to write that term down when you use that now. Hacker Royal. It's a pie at the King County Fair.
Oh, nicely.
Rejected that time. Rose rejects him. That gets everybody up.
Well, I don't think Chris Rose has blocked too many shots in his life. He's celebrating like that's a first-timer. He's giving him some chatter.
8/10 of a second remaining. And
get out of my house.
Shaw's going to come in to be a blocking man on defense. As Xavier Bonds will try to inbound. Xavier Bonds. Looking. Can he get it over Shaw? This is a moment. Can he? Yes. Can it be caught? No shot. That's it right there. 38-16 is our count here at the half. 38-16. Larkin on top. So let's take this opportunity here at halftime. We'll try to get Dominic Canat up here with Sherrick Simpson. But also we want to give you the full look of the Easter Seals gathering that we just talked about a moment ago. That's the big blackout night here for Easter Seals. Okay, well, we mentioned that it's special donors, sponsors, Dr. Josh Albert, Mike Wall, Bear Family, Kerhofer Sports. It's been a great night. They sold all those good shirts, and they are bringing out some folks now involved with Easter Seal and getting help from Easter Seal. They come out with the black shirts on. So, all right, we're going to take a quick time out, get a chance to hear from the good folks at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
It's called Checker.
Yes, sir.
And it's like the Snapchat of basketball.
Yes, sir.
Let the people know what that's like, man.
Snapchat of basketball. This Sunday, December 17th. Y'all go check that out, man. Download it. Any basketball event.
Oh my God.
We're going to try to get a chance to talk it over with Dominic Canada. You see the court? Dominic Canada, the legendary coach for Larkin High School. Sherrick Simpson trying to get him back here. There's that great crowd you're seeing right here. Wonderful crowd. If you see yourself, wave to yourself. If you're watching live or on tape, as you get a chance to see all the good folks. Dominic Canada, who brought, when Larkin was really the king of basketball in the early 90s with the Binions and the Sherrick Simpsons and the troops. Dominic was there. Dominic, we'll say hello to you. We can sit down right here, Coach. You can sit down for a minute. And Sherrick Simpson, come on over here as well. Coach, put this headphone on, and we'll say hello to you. You can sit down if you want, Coach. You can sit down here. Put that up just a little bit like that. All right. And here, let me do this for you. And we'll get a chance to chat with you just a little bit there, Coach. All right. Sit down, Coach. Dominic Canada, how are you, sir?
Good.
Tell the folks where you're living now.
I live in Lombard.
You live in Lombard?
Yes.
All right. Let me get your microphone up here a little bit. And you're enjoying this game tonight, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I anticipated this being a good game.
Yeah, it's always good to see the Elgin and Larkin play. Does that bring back any memories for you, young man?
It sure does. You know, that was one of the biggest games of the year was when you played Elgin.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I mean, your teams were so good. With the great Sherrick Simpson went on to play in the pros for 10 years. And David Binion, you had some super teams in those early 90s, didn't you, Coach?
Yeah, and it was just some great memories.
Yeah. Well, when you walk back in the gym, have you been back in recent years? So this is your first trip back in a while?
Yeah.
What game?
I've seen them play at away games.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've been back to Larkin.
Well, this is a full house just for you, Coach, I think.
It is.
Yeah, it's got a great crowd here.
It is.
It's wonderful. Great to see, isn't it?
Great memories.
Yeah. So it's so many things. And Sherrick was telling you a lot of stories, wasn't he? Remembering a lot of good things, Sherrick Simpson was.
Yeah.
He's always got a lot with that. And you're retired happily now. What made you choose to live in Lombard? Did you used to live out that way?
Pardon?
Did you always live out in Lombard?
Yes.
So that was always your home? Home of the Lilacs? We like that.
And I wanted to make sure I came to this game because I know there'd be a lot of my former players there.
Oh, yeah, you're loaded with folks. Now Sherrick's back in town. And there was an alumni game that took place the other night. So a lot of your former players were playing at Elgin High on the new floor.
Yeah, I missed that.
That was something to see.
About that.
So we appreciate you dropping by. There's no question this is fun, and thanks for coming back. And you also want to see Jalen Shaw. You realize Larkin can go a long way this year, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah, he's a specimen, isn't he?
They've got a lot of good players. If they keep it together and play well as a team, they could be really hard to beat.
That's wonderful. Dominic Canada, great to hear from you again. I know you had many favorite players when you're here, didn't you?
Okay.
All right. Well, we're delighted to see you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming up here.
Okay.
We appreciate that. I'll take that. We appreciate that very much. We'll see if then can we we see the great action going on down there. Thanks, Coach. Sherrick, we better take care. There's Coach wave right there. Say hello to everybody. Right there, Coach. Just put your hand up and wave. Right there. It's you waving. Wave right there, Coach. There he can do it. I'll wave for you like that. There it is. All right. Good work. All right. We appreciate that. Oh, well, we got that there. Nicely done, Ben Erickson. We appreciate that. I think Sherrick's going to take Dominic back, so we won't get a chance to talk with Sherrick. But we will break here at the half, 38-16. We will tell you that Sherrick Simpson is a legendary Larkin star that's moved back to town, played in the alumni game 2 nights ago, was sensational, and has been elected on December 7th. He was put into the IBCA Hall of Fame, which will be officially inducted in May of this year, like Jesse Henderson was 1 year ago as well. I think Sherrick does sit down for a moment. Hang on, Coach. Sherrick, you're used to headphones. Put your headphone on here, Sherrick. Put your headphone on as we're having all kinds of fun. There you go. Sherrick, congratulations on that game the other night. You were great.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. It was a lovely turnout, man. Definitely wonderful for the community. Beautiful night, beautiful night.
1,500 folks at Elgin High School.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, when you can get the people of the city to come out like that for an alumni game, you know, there's no reason why they shouldn't show up to the high school game to support the kids as well. So that's the whole key to it all. Try to bring that fanfare back. Oh, it was wonderful. A great night it was. A night to remember. Brandon Grissett doing a great job with that. You matched up. You and David Binion get a chance to match up with Jesse Henderson. These are special moments. Well, you know, we still battle each other, you know, today. So we still play against each other, so we're familiar with each other. But at the end of the day, you know, we're still good friends.
Congratulations. IBCA came a-calling to you recently, and you'll have a ceremony in May down in ISU.
Yeah, that's definitely a humbling news that I got. You know, when you play basketball, you know, you never dream of, you know, being inducted to a Hall of Fame or something like that. You know, you always try to play your hardest and play at the highest level, but, you know, Hall of Fame status, you know, I'm definitely humbled by that.
And you're an Elgin Sports Hall of Fame and now in that one, so that's good living.
Hey, you know, hard work pays off.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Wave to your fans out there. You're right on camera there. There you go.
Hey,
everybody
how y'all
knows.
doing
Look at that.
out there in TV land?
Yeah, it's great. You look great, and you look sensational playing the other day. You stay in shape for a man born in 1974, young man.
Hey, as long as my body say I can do it, I'm going to keep doing it, Jeff.
You're always Jordan-esque. All right. Thanks for all your help.
Right.
And you moved back to town now. You're in Elgin again, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
We're delighted to have you,
We got
sir.
some big things coming for the community.
Oh,
man.
wonderful. Thanks, Sherrick. Sherrick Simpson, great to see you.
All
Thanks for
right.
taking care of the coach for us.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks. Sherrick Simpson and Coach Dominic Canada. That was great. We had a chance to talk with us folks at halftime. Tell you what, we'll wrap things up here for our halftime and be back with third quarter play. At halftime, Larkin leads 38-16 over Elgin. And we're back, and we get a chance to see the Elgin Maroons warm up. And now another look at the Easter seal, the blackout shirts, and that famous mascot. It is a famous mascot. If you haven't never had your picture taken with the Royals mascot, you have not lived, James Hinkle. There's Elgin loosening up again. The Maroons, we want to certainly salute Mike Sitter. Mike Sitter with a salute. Well, because he's moving on after this year. Not how many more television opportunities, YouTube opportunities we'll have with him. Coach Sitter and that great, when he took over as a young man. Well, he leads Elgin. He said his mom was a teacher at Elgin. So there's been a sitter at Elgin High School since the 70s. Say that 5 times quickly, Coach. But there's been a sitter. She was a teacher that overlapped his school career, then he became a teacher. And so since then, there's been a sitter sitting at Elgin High since the 70s. So that will end.
It's going to come to an end.
Yeah. Seemed like a better story when I thought about it, but it seemed like that's the way it was when we look at the Royals mascot. So it all makes sense. For Elgin High basketball, and it was we enjoyed recently, it was on YouTube as well, Beacon Academy. We enjoyed the girls game at Old Elgin High. It was a great game for Elgin to win and Larkin to play in. And there's the fan section again going through the gyrations. Nothing like an organized fan section, to say the least, Coach. And they are.
It's always fun.
Here we go. We get ready for second half action. You see the score, Larkin by 22. We begin third quarter play. Dominic Canada was our halftime guest, along with Sherrick Simpson. Larkin Royal Folklore is what we had right there. Great coach, great player. Here we go.
And the Maroons coming out in their man-to-man defense. No change there.
Out on top of the basketball rows, that was Lynch. We see the guarding there for those guys as they get a chance to take some defensive action in. Anthony Lynch.
Nice take to the hole by Anthony.
Anthony now with 13 on the night. 13 points for Anthony. Knocked away. Taken down it is there for the Maroons by Weatherburn. Long jumper. Toolsy short board. Taken down by Panther. Roy gets it back to Toolsy. Dan will maybe fling again. Land of 3. Toolsy short. Rebound taken down there by Weatherburn.
Well, the Maroons got a couple offensive boards here.
Long caroms. They got them. Bonds. Xavier Bonds to Toolsy. Toolsy in the corner. Is there room? Will he make room? He found room on the wing. Yeah. The third time's a charm for Toolsy.
If at first you don't succeed,
try again. Toolsy for the 2.
I like Toolsy. Good player.
No question about it. There's a steal. Bonds gets it to Weatherburn. Weatherburn zigzags through traffic. Weatherburn into the lane. Will he challenge the big guy? Outside Fortman. Mike will challenge the big guy and lose on that one. Rebound. Toolsy knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Larkin.
Jalen. Shaw standing 25 feet away from the basket when the rebound's going up.
Sees that. He's taking Coach.
I think Coach Carter's asking him the same thing.
Yeah, I think you guys are echoing each other's thoughts. Coach the coach right there. We'll just fill in your audio to match his lips. There we go. So inbounding. Bonds looking, dishing tall, could be stolen. Fortman does have it though. Fortman, Bonds, spin move, no advantage. He'll try again. Into the lane, big guy's not there. Shovel, no. Lynch the board. Anthony, tricky dribble, flings it far side. That's a new guy off the bench for those guys. And long jumper is not good by Lynch. As that's Lorenzo Coney out there, 5'10", Ladner, wearing number 11 for Larkin. I'll go check that. That's going to be just simply Kendra Morris 10. I thought I saw 11, but he turns out to be a 10 when he turns our way. Panther will inbound with Kirshen in his face. Something's called here. What do we call here, Coach?
It's over the inline, reaching over the inline. I got a technical foul. I think they'd had a previous warning about it.
With Kirshen will sit down and Shaw will return. Kirshen pleading his case. All I did was put my arms up. Oh, the technical. Toolsy will shoot 2 on that technical, will he not? Toolsy to the line. Toolsy with 10. He's got now 11 of the 19 total team points. For Toolsy. And he can make it 40-20 with this one. But look at Dan. He knew he'd have to be the leading scorer this year. He doesn't get that one. But the ball belongs to Elgin. He still can get into that lead a little bit more. Far side, the Maroons will inbound.
See, after that technical, Coach Carter put Jalen Shaw back in the game. See if he's going to go to the boards and rebound or stand outside on the perimeter this time.
Well said, sir. Here we go. Bonds, Xavier, Fortman, land of three, angle right, rim it no, Karam Toolsy, will he go back up? He just might still. He'll fling it near side, skip past Fortman, no advantage, back to Bonds, he'll take a wing popper from land of two, air ball Shaw, Jalen, outlets to Lynch, Anthony, toss it forward, he will now, to Rose, back to Jalen Shaw, he'll foul, he will be fouled. He was working a little harder on that one, Coach.
He was.
Christian Logston, Jared Pena, Anthony Reyes, Johnny Jazz, Ross Urso, Ashley Castillo, Patrick Schertzer, Matthew Koss, and Amanda Swenrowski.
Nice pass and finished then by Anthony, but it's a good pass.
Put it in. Almost got the crew in there before 2 points. That's our Beacon Academy crew. Fortman flings it. Bonds taps it. Xavier, hippity hop, lose it. Taken it that way by Jackson Reuter. Reuter to Morris. Morris rejected by Panthier. There's a rejection. Again, like a dance night at your high school. That rejection so strong. Let's coach.
Oh, they fell asleep.
And up and in.
Elgin was not paying any attention. Easy bucket.
44-19. Bonds, Fortman. Looking for the offense. Toolsy flings it. Flat-footer jumper almost. Air too much. Fortman got it back. It'll be rimming it no. Panthier no. And out of bounds last touch by the Royals. They're working harder. They're putting their effort in, Elgin is.
They're leading the rebounding this half.
Yeah, they're working. I mean, everybody's scrapping. They're getting multi-shots. There's a steal. Lynch could have a flush here. Lynch, Anthony will be fouled. The flush came late by Shaw. Anthony to the free throw line. We were looking for a highlight reel there, weren't we, Ben Erickson, in the booth? Lynch to the line. Weatherburn the foul. Michael Weatherburn. Wasn't he on NCIS for years? Oh, that's Weatherly. Now, first one short.
Oh, boy.
We should say substitutions. Bonds. And four Bonds.
Come on, Anthony.
Bonds in for Cooks.
All right.
This one good.
1 for 2.
1 for 2 for Anthony. Now has 16 points on the night to lead the way for both sides. 45-19. Here once again is Bonds. No, but he'll draw a foul, it looks like. Working hard, Xavier Bonds, a winning player. 5'9", class of 2020.
And he took that right at Mr. Shaw in there.
First foul on Shaw. Bonds, a good look at the lad. First one's good. 45-20. Bonds with now 1 point on the night.
Shaw's over a foot taller, and Bonds went right at him.
That doesn't happen often, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's not too bad. 45-21, foot taller. Here comes Anthony Lynch. Again, some strong basketball for the lad. Player of the week he is. One Illinois prep place. Jackson Reuter. Oh, bullet pass. Almost knocked the head off one of the cheerleaders. Shaw couldn't handle it. Too hot to handle. Pass. Ooh, wow, we got zigzags for traffic. Fortman thought about a three, didn't do it. Toolsy says I can do it. Air ball, Reuter. Jackson, zigzag, stumbles, dribbles, bounce it. Rose. Yes. 47-21, Chris Rose.
I'll let you know the first time that Toolsy passes up a shot.
Yeah, it's just not in the box. It's not going to take place.
I'm going to watch for it.
Well, Toolsy was expected to be the main scorer, so he's responding.
Well,
he is fun to watch. He's a unique athlete. How about that?
I love watching him.
Lob it tall. It goes to Bonds. Trayvon Morris inbounded. Bonds says, I can get a wing popper away, I think. No. Karam taken down by, looks like Jackson Reuter was fouled. Trey Yarber is in there, number 24. 6'1" lad. It was a junior for the Maroons. And Michael Sitter will return. Jackson Sitter, we should say, Mike's son, Jackson Sitter, a senior. Started the first time the two teams played back on December 5 and did well in that first half. Slowed down, as you recall, the big guy.
Just look at the scoreboard right now. I don't know where the points are going to come from on Elgin's team. The high man in, they got 2 guys with 2 points and the other 3 haven't scored.
They got scrappiness out there, huh?
They got a total of 4 points on the floor right now.
And there's going to be Morris for 3, no long. Karam taken down by the big man in a gallop, and he traveled. He was way far away. He was a point center on that one, and he traveled, headed for the hoop.
I got one of those flowers for Christmas.
Point center. Well said, sir. Well, you got that Hinkle Royal, whatever it was your phraseology was. Good call. That's our highlight of the night. I like it. There's going to be violations of moving pick. It looks like probably called on Xavier Bonds.
This ref right in front of us, he's bored. He said, "Get this game over with."
Yeah, he is. I got to go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
My goodness.
Get me on the road.
I got better things to do.
3:30 remain in it. And more. Reuter, Jackson, back out on top it goes. To down deep, Shaw. Let's see if he can flush one. Shaw, yeah, and he's fouled. Shaw for 2 will go to the free throw line.
You know, you can't deny Sitter's effort. He works really hard. He just can't match up with Jalen in there. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all there's to it. The effort's there. He just he's just giving away too much.
The Angelo Stewart team and the Granger lads, 2008 won that sectional at Jacobs. Young Jackson Sitter, as a young boy, was one of the first to greet us in the booth.
Oh yeah.
When the players came up, yeah, he saw every game as a youngster. Big guy Shaw at the line. It's now the 10-year anniversary of that. No.
There we go. There's the
Toolsy,
defense against Larkin.
We got offense back in. Landward in double figures with Toolsy. They lose the basketball here. Oh, breakaway. It is Morris. Fouled by Morris, I think. Kendrell was fouled by Trayvon. Kendrell Morris will go to the line.
We need to get one of these breakaways where the guard realizes that Shaw is following him up and have a backboard pass for a flush. That could have been done then. It could have been done 2 or 3 other times because, you know.
Swish for Morris, half century mark, 50-21. Yeah.
Get the fans in the game a little bit.
They want to see something. And Ben Erickson, our great stage director, wants to see a flush or 2 before a wrapped.
Yeah, just use a backboard pass on a breakaway.
All right, let's diagram that. Well, your coach, get your whistle out and make it happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Second one good. 30-point advantage for Elgin. This will be the 15th consecutive win for the Royals in this series. But the Elgin Maroons still hold the series mark at 79-55. Hey, land a 3. That's going to be Yarber, is it not? Trey Yarber, a 3. That's pretty good. And Morris for 2. Getting fancy Dan now. Trayvon, acceleration, spins around. Morris against Morris. And a timeout for Elgin. 2:39 remain in third quarter action. Larkin 53, Elgin 24.
Well, Trey Yarber, who had that nice move, is getting royally chewed out by Coach Sitter. I think when he came back, he maybe didn't play defense. Because he is really catching heck from Coach right now.
There's a Larkin squad. And there's your Maroons. They'll have Xavier Bonds back in, number 10. And number 23, Daz Cooks, will check back in. That must be the salute to Anthony Lynch. It is. That's the big face on the far side is Lynch for 1,000 points. he can showcase. Toolsy, why not? Ooh.
There.
Nice rebound by Jackson Sitter, a foul on the big guy. What can I do, Dad? Foul him. But Jackson's is a scrap. Roy Panther will check back in. You got to hand it to Jackson. He's had some battling moments in the court. Shaw will go to the line. Jalen was in attendance for the alumni game. He was there with Mr. Young, or I should say Mr. Lynch, and he was also there with Victor Perez, I do believe was a threesome, and many of the other Larkin Royals were getting a chance to see the old-timers. Not so well in the first game. No good on that one. He's not doing well at the free throw line. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Royals.
I don't have the statistics, but I know every game I've seen Larkin this year, they've shot very poorly from the foul line. So I don't know if I've just seen a couple games where they've been off or if that's who they are.
Toolsy. No. Toolsy. No. Toolsy foul, I think. I got 3 in a row. I think it was legal, too. It is. Yes.
So you watch Toolsy roll.
That's right. Toolsy it is. There's a look at the Elgin bench for a moment. Anthony Lynch, you could look at him. The senior, great lineage with dad, a great player for Elgin High. Getting offers from Division I school.
Jalen can put a couple in here.
Shaw. Yeah, he knew you were yelling at him, so he had to make it.
There we go.
Shaw with 12. Lynch leads the way with 16. Going to see some substitutions off the bench, quite a few, I would think, here down the stretch. As soon as we say that, here it comes.
So. There's no point in getting someone hurt.
The moment is now. Oh, almost. It's going to be a foul by Shaw, I think.
No, he got fouled as he was trying to dunk.
Almost got away with it there. Here's substitutions. Rose back in. Lorenzo Cody
I think Coach Carter's getting the first-line players out of there now.
Yeah, it's time to make that move, although it's only
that foul was on Shaw over the back.
54-24 the count. Still third quarter action. Trayvon Morris got the quick step. Trayvon, near side, Xavier Bonds. Bonds will track it down there and does. See if he's got a one-on-one situation. He stumbles again. Double team. He'll need some help. And he's fouled or traveled. Foul. Coach Carter not liking that. It was a call. Foul or travel. It was pretty almost consistent. Harvey. Check that. 12 is Latrell Hudson for the Royals. He's had a lot of playing time over the years. Latrell Hudson. Inbounding. They'll lob it to Bonds. Bonds tries to fling it to Fortman. And he knocked a man over. The charge it is. Knocked Perez over. Now we will see off the bench. Kajon Harvey will check in here, wearing number 12. Kajon Harvey, a 5'10 junior. Kawan Harvey will go with. Kawan, K-E-J-U-A-N, Kawan Harvey in there. Probably his sister plays for the ladies team. Hey, there's Lynch. Yeah, what do we got? Oh, wipe it out. No basket. That was actually going to be Rose that was in that one.
Yeah, Lynch is out of the
Lynch
game.
Is out as well.
That was a Lynch-like move.
Yeah, it was. Got down. Harvey will inbound. Harvey. He inbounds quickly to Cooks. Fortman. Fortman got the little guys out there. Fortman, they got, and Toolsy, this one, no. Board, Fortman back up. Rim it, no. Toolsy, the board, he might be fouled. Toolsy to the line, I do believe here, Coach. This is where you tell those great stories.
Yeah.
This is what the color commentary was. I was back in the summer of '84, I think, Jeff. That's where you come up with these stories. We're traveling a European tour. I've seen those broadcasts.
We could have started telling stories at the first quarter tonight.
Toolsy for the first point. Toolsy now on the night with 12. 12 the team total of 25. If he makes this one, he's got half of the team tote. And he does not. He's seen that twice in a row. Rebound. Perez knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Daz Cooks. And still the third quarter. You're right. I think that referee had a dinner engagement. He was beginning to be concerned.
He's bored. He's just so bored.
Here's going to be down deep. It's up. Oh, rejected by Trayvon Morris. But taken back down by Coney. Coney. Pierre Black. Latrell Hudson. Latrell forward and backward. Around to pick by Pierre. Lose the dribble. Needs help. A steal by Trayvon. Watch Trayvon break it here. Trayvon, swing it up. No. Toolsy, no. Somebody's going to be stepped on down there. Wow, that was a lot of action. That's got to be a frightening moment. That was on the floor was Latrell Hudson. Toolsy will go to the line. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Our thanks to everybody connected with this tonight. Beacon Academy, the great crew that we have here. Toolsy can't do it. Can't get that half of the total of team points. Ethan Karolzak, the great athletic director. Amy Silverman, assistant athletic director. Easter Seals, turn out the lights night. It is. So you know all the particulars going on here on this night. Near side, they'll dish it. Rose. Ooh, there's a collision. It's a blocking foul. I think you're going to see Cook make sure he has 32 teeth. Took a little hit to the face.
The refs would do all they can not to blow the whistle for next whatever, but the players got to cooperate a little bit.
Rose will go to the line, shoot a couple of free throws. Rose on the night with 7 points. Christopher, first one, short.
Wow.
And that free throw, we'd have about 80 points with free throws when we come.
Wow. I don't know.
Second toss by Christopher. This one good. Well, an interesting note for you. Right here in some of the fandom that is also Larkin, we have Wallace Lynch. Anthony Lynch's dad is about 10 feet away from us here on our right with that, leaning forward with the hat, checking his phone. That's Wallace into the lane. And another collision. We can't stay off the floor, Coach. They're playing hard.
Yeah, they are.
This is why I used to get a note not to have gym class, though.
Yes.
It's pretty physical out there. Should be Hudson going to the line for Larkin. Latrell, 5'8", and a junior. First toss, Latrell, good. We're going to go deeper into the bench for the Maroons. Kamar Banks, a 5'8" junior, number 55 out there. 55 is a unique number for basketball in many ways. Kiki Vandeweghe, I'm not sure how many 55s I've had. To think about it for a while. I'm not sure Kiki was. A dribble drive, Cooks, Dez, shot, no, board. Taken down there nicely, a long toss. It's taken back across the court to Perez for him.
Nice passing.
It was nice good passing all the way. Nice pass would have been also by Hudson. 58-26, final shot time for the third quarter. There it is. It's by Mr. Banks, no. And that's it right there. 3 quarters of play in the books. 55-26. That's our count after 3 quarters of play. Larkin on top. Let's hear from the good folks at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
One of those, I would tell Ben. We're back. We're just talking about what our next schedule might be, and we're mentioning the schedule for your Larkin fans. They're on the road taking on Willowbrook. They're on the road on a Tuesday. There you go, Coach. Then they have the whole week off, and on a Tuesday they're on the road against Geneva. Yeah, because that's at. Let's see if I'm running.
Yeah, Geneva's away.
Yeah, away. So away. Batavia's away. They're away a lot for the rest of the year. Then Conant, St. Charles, and Batavia down the stretch on February 13, 16, and 21. Some of the home dates for the Larkin Royals. Season goes so quick. They play a lot of games in tournaments, as you know. a lot of game on the road early in the Thanksgiving and ML King and such.
They finish up with those 3 home games. That'll give them a good finish.
Fourth quarter it is. We should set the lineups out there. Now as we get a chance to do so, we're going to make some more substitutions. Yarber back in, number 24 for Elgin. Toozy still out there, bless him. Daz Cooks. Harvey, number 12. And Fortman, number 4. Far side with the basketball. It's going to be Pierre Black. Black, he dishes it to Coney, we should say. Coney, C-O-N-E-Y. Forward and backwards. Corner. To Lorenzo. Shot not there. Rebound. Basketball taken down there by Fortman. Fortman in a crowd will go Harvey. Land of 3. No board. Toolsy almost had it. Good leap. Fling it down here. Lorenzo with it. Pass it off. He will. It's put up and in by Chris Rose. 60-26. Here comes Toolsy again. Shot. Yeah. Toolsy gets that one to go. Toolsy now has finally done it. It's 15 points for him of his team total of 28. He's over the 50% marker. And there's a reach-in foul on Toolsy.
What is he on shots attempted? Right?
He's
over the 75% mark.
Yeah. It's probably a good 6 for 24. What are you yelling about? Foul. He picked up his 4th foul. Now we're concerned.
Well,
Rose at the line. I'm not sure.
Might as well fill the box.
All the squads.
Fill the box score. Fill the box
score.
Yeah,
you might as well say I played.
Get 5.
Mom and Dad, I played hard.
You get 5 of them.
That's right. Checking in for the Maroons is Weatherburn back in, and Harvey sits.
I tell you, I'd like to see Toolsy play with a nice ball club and he'd be a great compliment on it.
Yeah.
Carrying the load is a big load to carry.
It is a lot because you didn't have any outlet, outside shooter to open up down low a little bit. 61-28 it is. He'd be a pretty good college player, wouldn't he?
I'd like to see him on Larkin's team.
yeah. Well, there you go.
He'd be a real threat with Larkin, boy. I tell you that.
There's going to be a foul. Victor Perez the foul to the line. It's going to be Daz Cooks. Home of the Royals, you see right there. School opened up in September of 1962. They've replaced this floor many times. I actually have a piece of the floor that lasted till the year 2000. That might even been the second rendition of that. They picked up the floor in 2000. They resurfaced it. New floor, I think, a couple years ago. Since Elgin put in a $1 million new floor, scoreboard, and bleachers. Turn it over. They do. By Larkin. 6:30 remain. Dominic Canada here tonight, the great Larkin coach. Eric Simpson headed for the IBCA. The great Larkin player, class of 93. Fortman out on top. Fortman dribble drive. Shot not there. He'll go in the corner to Yerber. Trey will shoot. No. Rebound taken down by Larkin. They'll bring it up. Perez, Victor, backward dish. Lorenzo, land of 3. No. Karam taken down by Cooks. Cooks has got a 3-on-1 breakaway. Tries the pass and it doesn't work. Darn it. He was about halfway up before he decided to pass. Was he not, Coach?
Yeah, just had the wrong angle, wrong English.
Said, I'm going to shoot. No, I'm going to pass.
It's just one of those nights for the Maroons.
More substitutions coming in. We're working every possible combination for Larkin tonight. With Kirshen back in. He's seen lots of playing time over the years. Pierre Black stays in. Also playing Kevon Campbell. That's number 2. Kevon is. There's a steal. Steal taken there by Cooks. And a whistle. Also, we check all the numbers out there. Black, Campbell, as we said, 1 and 2. With Kirshen, 32. And then there's Max's old number was given to somebody else. 15. Again, you told that the kids like to switch numbers. We heard at one game broadcast. Now we've got Kirshen 32, and you take 15, mystery man. So there. So we count for everybody loosely. 5:51 remain.
Daz Cooks on DAZ.
Yeah, that's right. Could be a DJ, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Daz Cooks.
Daz Cooks.
Coming your way, WDAZ.
It's a stage name.
We cook all the time. Hey.
Yeah.
Campbell, Kevon Campbell, the crowd likes that.
Here comes Toolsy. See if he can find a shot.
Brings it to Fortman. Fortman will shoot. Yeah, that's a 3, is it not? Yes.
Toolsy picks up an assist.
Hey, Fortman now with 3 points on the night. Double team. Hey, they steal.
Here we go. And a boy.
Here comes Toolsy and a gallop.
And a boy.
Yeah, classic Toolsy there.
There we go, Toolsy.
That's our Elgin highlight reel, the Toolsy Classic. And there's a fling. Yeah, back-to-back highlight. ESPN, here we come. Yeah. Rolex green for 2.
Rolex. He has a watch named after him.
Yeah, he's perfect.
He plays here in Elgin?
No, but for the city to watch him be named Rolex, it's kind of like you're endorsing a watch but the wrong brand. Give me my Rolex. I'm in Elgin. Good one, Coach. You can retire now, Happy. 4:59 remain. There's smiling on the ref. Here we go.
He's not as bored as the other guy.
No, and Campbell, no. Rebound. Fling it up, no. Green working hard. Rolex Green. Great crowd here tonight. There's the Maroon bench. Michael Sinner on the left. Jeff Howard in the middle. His son on his left. Coach Sinner and Coach Howard and Coach Howard. To the line. It's Rolex Green. Spin that basketball. He's a few inches back of the free throw line, too. Did you see that? Watch this on your... When he goes that line again, he'll get those toes pretty far back. Usually you toe the line. That's the old line that, Skip Carey would use. Look at, he's way behind that.
Yeah, man. That's his range.
Yeah. There it is. Short. Darn it, he would have made it.
Yeah.
His range.
If he'd been on the line, that'd been perfect.
If he had his size 13 sneakers with him properly, he had it. Fortman, land of 3. No. Karam with Kirkshin. He's going to be fouled. 4:38. And we got more substitutions.
Here comes the rep that's bored. He's going to walk all the way over here to give the report to the table.
He's out of our camera angle, but he's a good look, I can say.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's like...
He's going, I could have had the Batavia St. Charles North tonight. No good was Kirchin. And here comes Harvey back in. And sitting down, it is Weatherburn. John Harvey back in. Saw him earlier in this day. Coach Sitters played everybody. Max, no. Board, Harvey.
Boy.
Good Karam. Good lead. Toolsy.
Couple more misses there.
Ooh, knocked out of bounds. Coney with that.
Well,
it's a delight to see. It's always great to see great crowds here at Larkin and the high school events. The crowd was great. Great Easter Seals night it was. Anthony Lynch was endorsed for making 1,000 points. Player of the week he was for statewide, if you might. There's going to be Morris, no. Karam Harvey, no. Shoot, that almost went in. That would have been great. That was great follow-up. Was Kirkshin. Little dribbling routine here. He's a 1-on-3 situation. Far side, Pierre Black. Coney has a steal here.
Toolsy, with the steal. What you gonna do?
He's gonna lob it in. No, follow up. Oh, he missed it.
Double dribbled, but the ref missed it.
Uh-oh.
He gave up on it.
And so did Trayvon. Coach Sitters wanted what Toolsy was up to on that one, because he seemed to slow down, didn't he?
He double dribbled it, and the referee didn't call it, and he just tossed it away.
Here we go. With Kirchin. We're having fun. 66-33 it is. You see that score. Backward dish. Pierre Black in the corner, guarded by Toolsy. Pierre, spin move. He wants to shoot. No, it's out on top. Mystery 15. Karam tall. Rebound. Somebody. No. Toolsy the board. See what Toolsy does here. And a bullet pass down there. Oh, lost the handle of the basketball. Andrew Stain almost had a puppy. No. There's going to be another shot that's no good, this time by Yarber. Taken down by Coney. Wow. Nice pass.
Pierre's got that good hair. He's got a good head of hair. I like it.
And no. Rebound Harvey. Here comes Harvey. Fling it. Toolsy, a banker. No. Board. Ooh, skying for that. That was going to be big number 11 for those guys, and that is Coney. And there's a timeout, no, substitution time. Going to let the substitutions come in without stopping the clock for a couple seconds.
No more times out.
Sitter and Fortman.
Both coaches are not. No more times out.
All right, we concur with that. There's Coach Michael Sitter, and
nice
up, yeah. Discursion puts that up. 68-33, 2:50 remain. Harvey to Jackson Sitter. Big Jack Sitter. Hey, doing a good dribbling act there to Toolsy. Toolsy gets the left leg in high gear and dribble drives it in.
He's going to go left, guys.
19 for Toolsy. Harvey almost a steal. Toolsy a double team. Pierre Black over his head. It is a turnover by Larkin. See if we get Toolsy into the 20. 68-35 the count. 2:31 remain. Skirchin is going out. And Latrell Hudson back in. We've seen him tonight. 5'8", junior. There's Jack Sitter. Slap of the basketball. Inbounds. Toolsy. Toolsy hippity hop. Into the lane. Toolsy wants 20. He's going to draw a foul and a tumbling act at the same time. Good work. To the line. He might be getting a little fatigued out there.
He might be. You know, if we stay here till the very end of the game, we will have missed the traffic leaving the...
That's right. You're always thinking, Coach. That's why you're in the IBCA. There's no question. Toolsy to the line. This would be his 20th point. We're enjoying this broadcast. We love both teams, of course. Maroon Pride is a great history they've had basketball on. This one's good. Toolsy's at 20. And Coach Sitter, he had some great campaigns early in the run. That 08 team went on to super sectional and lost to Zion Benton, the super team.
I wonder if Dan is going to go and try to play ball at the next level. I wonder if he's got anything in mind.
Yeah, I think if you got the endorsement, he could. So, hey, up and in.
Well, we got Coach Nosbis here from ECC.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Well, of course, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect to start out there because he'd be a factor.
Yeah.
Yarber spin move. Oh, rejected. Taps it back. Back to Harvey. Harvey might want to shoot here. Harvey's got good-looking dribbling ability. Toolsy land up three. Yeah! ECC, here we come.
I like watching that kid play.
24 for Toolsy.
And you like saying his name.
I would say.
We both get satisfied.
We do ECC games, everything fits.
Yeah.
We'll go along for the ride. 70-40. Stolen maybe. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Larkin. Elgin will bring it up. Everybody's played here tonight. We've identified everybody except that 15. Not sure which number.
Larkin fans think they're at a concert. I think they just brought out all their lights. Whoops, put them away.
Put him away. Bullet pass to Harvey.
Maybe they had to.
Harvey to Toolsy. Toolsy down low. Trey. Yarber out on top. Jackson puts on the dribbling act, throws it away. Taken in by Coney. Lorenzo will bring it up. Lorenzo, good-looking athlete as well off the bench, deep off the bench. 1:20 remain. Hesitation dribble. Fling it. No. Rebound. Yarber. Trey in a gallop. Trey's got the lanky body, doesn't he?
And the hair. He's got the hair.
He'll go coast to coast as if he's almost a mechanical man. He does that so well. That was loping, wasn't it? He's a loper. 1:09 remain. Larkin will go to 14-5. I thought they already had that 14 win, but we're told 14 it is. And here is Trey. Let's see what Trey has. Trey land up three. Come on, kid. Yeah! Yarber for three.
And a boy.
70-43.
He's got a brother named Deuce.
That's right. Well done. In basketball, we're going to see what they do with it here.
And the older brother's Uno.
Yeah, you are just as sharp. You've been getting proper rest. It is a Friday night. You're. And
a boy, Toolsy.
Toolsy, head for the hoop.
Yeah, baby.
Lay it in. Toolsy with 26.
Yeah. Get the ice bucket ready. Toolsy needs to ice down that arm.
Yeah, 26 out of a team total of 45. Here come a toss out of bounds. The day after they light up the Tower building, Toolsy comes to light. We had to work in something with that, Coach. It was a big thing last night at 7. All the lights were on.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time in probably a generation. For the Tower building. Hey, up and in. Gamble for two.
Come on, Danny.
Final
One
shot
more.
time. Here we come.
One last shot, Danny.
Yeah, can we do it?
One last shot.
Oh, there's a
got
steal.
turned over.
Going the other way. Will they shoot? He
Don't
doesn't
foul
hang
him.
Oh, up and in, and he's fouled. Rolex Green, 2 points, and he's fouled.
Rolex, time has come.
That's right. To the line for Rolex. That means he's well behind the line.
Yeah, let's see if he shoots short this time.
That's great. He just got a favorite spot. Well, he hit you a little closer.
Oh, he got up closer.
He did on that one.
He was short. Whoop, now he's moved back.
Yeah.
Now he's got 4 inches back.
Yeah,
he's got right on.
3-point play, final shot time. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Can we get it to Toolsy? Yarber. He'll go to Toolsy. Why not? Toolsy from 3.
Yeah,
29 for Toolsy.
Oh, boy, Danny.
In a game that sees his team lose by 27. 29 for Toolsy. What a night. What a night for the Larkin Royals. They roll to their 15th consecutive victory in this series. And now the series stands at 79 for Elgin, 55 for Larkin. So that's where we stand, 75-48, the final right there. We'll take a quick timeout. I'll say to you, Ben Erickson, we will take a timeout and back to wrap it up after this. Is that right, sir? We'll take a timeout. Our great new athletic director here on this Easter Seals night. We'll remind everybody about the great things going on. Ethan Karolzak and Amy Silverman, the assistant athletic director. Again, it was a night that we saw everybody in the dark shirts. As you see them walk out, you see many of dark shirts. That was the blackout for Easter Seals. As the students sold T-shirts, players, coaches, fans, and all the monies go to James Shover Easter Seal Center, which is in Elgin. Hey, Roger Smithberg is here. Here we are. We're on Bruce Shipyard yawning right there. There's your photographer. He doesn't think he's on camera. You're hidden. We did see the back head of Roger Smithberg, former major leaguer. He's here tonight as well. So good camera work on all cases on that one, Ben. So we're delighted with that. Our thanks to Ben Erickson and the great crew that we have right here as the crowd begins to file out. Good to see you. You guys get together again. We appreciate all your information. Take care. Christian Lobson, Jared Pena, Anthony Reyes, Johnny Jazz, Ross Urso, Anthony Castillo, Patrick Schartzer, Matthew Koss, and Amanda, the only one we're not certain of, Sweetrowski, probably from Norway. And that's our crew that we have here. 4 cameras and the class of 95. Every time he walks in this arena, Ben Erickson says, didn't I used to have gym class here? But he's a class of 95, Elgin, Larkin High, we should say. That's our own Ben Erickson. So, Coach, what do you think?
You know, it's always good to be in these traditional games. The fans were great tonight. Packed house, really enthusiastic. High school basketball, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And on Friday night, there you go. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Well said. We appreciate all the help they had. Bruce Shipyard, some photos for us that appear on Facebook. Chuck Kraus, the legendary man who's recorded every game in his lifetime, is just to the left of the screen there with a smaller camera. Lady standing up, and these 2 ladies, I have no idea who they are, but we're giving them FaceTime right now. So there you have, the band was out, everything was good, nice to be back. We haven't actually worked together like in 22 days, for heaven's sake.
I know it's been a while. I hope we can get another game going here soon. Be nice to see the Royals again, be nice to see some of the other teams in the area. I'm looking forward already to the playoffs. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how the seedings come out in this subsectional with Larkin and Jacobs and the 2 St. Charles schools in there. It'd be real interesting to see how they all get paired up.
We might throw this idea to Ben. St. Charles North comes to town on Friday, February 16th, so that will be what you like. Perhaps he says that. We have other duties. He's got duties, like South Elgin stuff, duties for us as well. So that's what we have, 75-48. Larkin wins it. They've won for the 15th consecutive time. They've had some great games in recent years. On December 12th of 2012, 12-12-12, an overtime game. Larkin came from behind to win. That was the most exciting in the recent series. That's Ari Williams when he was a star man for the Maroons at that time. So that was a recent game. That was a doozy. You can watch it up on High School Q for the record, Coach. So the officers are waving at us, so we got to get out of here. That's not good. I saw maybe your car lights
Time
are
to
on.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
75-48. Great crew we have. Ben Erickson, thanks a lot. Beacon Academy. As always, Coach Hinkle, you're an IBCA Hall of Famer. And darn well proud, aren't you?
Thanks for having me over. I love these games, and nothing beats it, and I enjoy being just a little part of it.
Thanks. You're always doing a great job with it. I'm Jeff Myers. We'll see you next time.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating and cooling needs, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, visit them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. The Windy City Bulls. For tickets and game information for the official G League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls, visit windycitybulls.com. Checkup, the Snapchat of basketball. Find and set up nearby basketball anytime, anywhere. Download the app in the Apple App Store today. And Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or in Algonquin on Randall Road.